Hi guys, this is Amber with Polite Best Friends, just doing a quick video on integration. So we have had a lot of foster dogs in our time. Right now we have a couple of dogs that will come in for boarding. Um, and a lot of people ask how we integrate new dogs into our group, especially because we have such a large group and we have so many dogs who were reactive before, especially highly reactive dogs. So I just wanted to cover that in this video. We have Luna right now. Luna is one of my training clients, but she's very anxious. She's also very, very vocal. So the first couple of days, we just work on getting her to settle in a little bit. So right now, you can see here, the only thing that I'm doing is when she starts getting too vocal for no reason, I just close the door. So she is included in the group, even though there are barriers up. She is able to see us. She's able to interact with us. We're able to give her rewards. And when she starts crying because she is very, very vocal, it's taken a couple of days to be able to take this video because she is just so noisy. Which it happens. A lot of times people have noisy dogs. They start listening to whatever their dog demands, and the barking just never goes away. I don't tolerate a lot of excessive noise, especially if it's for no reason. Luna's anxiousness isn't being helped by us kind of catering to her crying. So the setup that I have is I have a double barrier. So my first barrier is the solid one. It's baby gate, nice and high, nice and tall. A lot of dogs could still jump it if they really wanted to, but they don't try to. And then I also have a second barrier. So you can see that there is a tall playpen set up around the door. When we were newer to doing fostering, when we had more extreme dogs, our double barriers would be like one at the bottom of a set of stairs and another at a top. So the only goal is to start to get them integrated, to get them to know that there's another dog around. I'm not trying to hide the dog's presence. I'm not trying to stress them out. I'm trying to put them at the right distance that everyone can kind of handle their emotions without getting over aroused. So when we were integrating in dogs who were very reactive, I would just give them a couple of days to decompress. So at first, everyone's very interested in the barriers. They know that there's dogs on the other side. As they start not caring anymore, I can start moving those barriers closer and closer. So by the time the dogs actually meet, it's a non-event. They're already familiar with each other's smells. They've already seen each other. My dogs do not resource guard the house at all, and they're so used to having foster dogs come in, it's not really a big deal. But it is still a new experience. It's still something that I like to go through because we've had very, very few issues with this integration experience, especially considering the dogs that we have had come in. So double barrier, when I'm putting my dogs into their crates, so the room that Luna is in is where all of our dog crates are. When I'm putting my dogs into their crates, Luna will go into her crate first. I move the second barrier just so that no one is getting into each other's faces. Dogs being in each other's faces, it really increases their stress level. It can cause or increase barrier frustration, or just cause them to exhibit barrier frustration. So this is really my first step for integrating dogs together. She has enrichment activities, we take frequent breaks, she goes outside, we get to play, she gets to enjoy my backyard on a long line, so she gets a lot of enrichment still. But this is the beginning of a little bit of structure and a little bit of showing her kind of the rules of our house. I'm happy for her to want to hang out, but she's going to have to learn how to relax a little bit. That's a really important rule for dogs to learn in my house. You can see all my other 8 are just relaxing on the couch. They're not on their place. Well, they are, but I haven't told them to go there. They just go there and they relax. And that makes it so much easier for me to bring in Luna at this point because they don't care. If you are bringing in a new dog and your dogs who are existing in the house are more excited, the double barrier is also in part for them, so they're getting used to a new structure. So look at the dogs on either side. If one dog is trying to push and go through the barrier, generally they're not ready. And if your dogs are also not used to new dogs in the house, when they do finally meet, I wouldn't have them meet in your yard. For my dogs, they will probably end up meeting Luna in our yard because, again, they are very used to sharing the house. So it's not really a big event for them. But try and know your dogs. Try and have extra barriers set up. And just try and keep everyone safe. Try and keep everyone's energy low. There we go, Luna. Yes, good girl. So all that this is just trying to teach her that she doesn't need to react. It's not a big deal. And Also, she's going off of the energy of my dogs a little bit, where she's learning how to settle down based off of them. So having relaxed dogs is also very helpful. So I hope that that helps. Essentially, first couple of days, we always do a double barrier. Depending on the intensity of the dogs, we've done it for up to a week and a half. So good luck, integrate safely, and have a great day.